to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of
13 yards on the catch there. First down, KC.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Into the hands of Juju. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Third and 9. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. An even 40 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Eagles nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Play fake, Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he'll take it on in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready now for their second drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On second down, Mahomes. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Chiefs first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4.
Complete to Isaiah Pacheco. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal. Pacheco trying to push the ball forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. after a gain of 7.
First down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
We have a tight end motioning left here. Once again, it's Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline, it really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage. So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 1. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good.
So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. From the 35, it's first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
34-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, 8 yards to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be third down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
On third down, here's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
A second down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? To the left side, it's caught by Brown. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
That's good for another Eagles. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Loss of a yard on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for A.J.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles.
25-yard attempt.
This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4. That's 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. Pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Second and a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 7. First down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard
It's a pickup
line.
of 12.
A gain of 12.
First down, KC.
First down, Kansas City.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Now Campbell, first round pick out of Bama. There for the stop. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6. Here's Mahomes. A throw there on second down going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On third down, Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the first down, Chiefs.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
This defense falls over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll step up and run this.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here is Shipley on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight.
That's good.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Hurts again. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Again, Hurts. They look underneath here for Barkley. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To the air again. Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Guys, dig deep. Big play.
3rd down and 9. Now Hurts. Going up top. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. A first down throw for Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
A gain of 12. First
And
down,
with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 45 yards away. That's going to be blocked. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Kurt snap. That's caught left side by Goddard. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down
and 10.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A handoff to Pacheco. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got a tight end out to Tara out to the left. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Duffy on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Uh-oh. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that gain. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
First down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
2nd and 5. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Saquon. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. Hurts to the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will come back to tie things at 17. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop them in the backfield.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Mahomes pass. Incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Eugene to return it, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Eagles, 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the
You want to be a star in the
17-yard
NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Taken down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
15-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
Now Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Pacheco. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him.
The tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, Mahomes. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
He's brought down at the 20-yard
They get 22 yards there. First down, KC.
And a first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
Yeah, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. Brings up second down.
It is second down and 5. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in. Alcantara's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Not even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the
Now the
play.
Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes second down. He's got it at the 3. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
That's a gain of 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side. Caught by Kelsey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. throwing is Mahomes. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are right back in this one.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.